Hello, just a little quick video, nothing in depth, but I have something cool that I think you should see. Mortensen, that's actually his name, from Mortrix, where do you think that name comes from, who makes the very, very brilliant Mortrix MIDI switcher, which you might have seen in my videos, you know, beautiful touchscreen interface, very simple to handle. Oh, I gotta go back there. He just sent me something in the mail without telling me what it is. So it's a little box that takes a MIDI type A plug and 9 volts. And then into that box plugs in a light strip. And that's nothing special. I mean, the box powers the light strip and you can see how long it is. It'll easily go around a mid-size to bigger size pedal board. It's good quality. It has some programs. And Leslie, if you can actually show the desk cam now, you can go and define it. So here in my MIDI devices, it's on channel 16, and I called it lights. So now that's always on 16. So if I go to deliverance, there's actually, if I do plus device function, HPI mood light. So that's a preset for that, right? And you go to color, and you can do a couple of things, but you just go to preset, and that's it. Well, I don't have to do this right now because I already did it. Right now, the channel is lights, and here we have all red, all orange, and look at that. The light changes. You can do only certain sections. First section green, and then the other section is yellow. So you actually have, how many sections are there? 3 sections. Oh, that's cool. I now have green, yellow, and blue right here. No idea how to program that effectively. But you also have confetti. Could be a bit annoying. That thing running back and forth. A juggle. So a couple of cool, color wipes. A rainbow. Nice stuff. But of course the deliverance is green because it's got green lights on the amp. Sometimes it doesn't do it. There's still a bug somewhere. There we go. So if you look at my presets, they are colored. And if I go to my Imperial amp, now it changes to blue. I go to my Synergy, which is green here, changes to green. I made that magenta because I already have a blue amp here. This I went to rainbow. And see, there's a little bit of a bug because it didn't switch. Now it does. But now it does. Still some bugs. Bombshell, links. I mean, that is, I think, way cool. Now, what would you need that for? Isn't that just stupid to have a very high-end LED strip with a little box that can be MIDI controlled? All that it sends is program changes. So you don't have to have the Mortrix MIDI switcher, which I do recommend. You could have the Judas KDM4 or KDM6, and then you wouldn't, in the list see the actual functions. But what you would see, you can send program changes, and then you just have to have a list next to you with the program changes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what colors they are. Totally doable from any MIDI switcher. And it's using a Type A cable. How is that useful? I think it's massively useful. In here, for videos, for example, I mean, you might not know what the amps are, but it's just a little bit of an underlining, oh, he changed the amp. Or for me, I very clearly know, I want the green amp, it's likely the deliverance, whatever. It's just some visual feedback, but imagine it for your pedal board. That is really the thing. On your pedal board, you're on the other side of the stage jamming with the drummer, right? and maybe someone else or some MIDI program, some DAW is switching your pedal board remotely by MIDI. Now you want to know when you hit the next note, is it going to be gain? Is it going to be clean? Is it going to be modulation? You could have your own color code in your head. Any kind of preset that is a lot of gain, have your pedal board illuminate in red. Anything clean, have it blue. That is cool. Having a color code around your pedal board that you see from anywhere on stage telling you, A, yes, the program has switched, and B, what kind of sound it has switched to, right? Just some visual feedback. Or you're stomping on it and you want to know it really did its job. The whole ground around the board illuminates. I don't know how much that thing is. Go to Mortrix, I'll put link below, and you can see it can't be ridiculous. And it's a really cool thing for us guitar players or keyboard players or anyone using MIDI to have some visual feedback or just fun lights. I think around your pedal board makes the most sense. I got it on the desk because why not? Thank you, Morton. He didn't pay me for this video. He sent me this thing. I didn't even know it was in the mail. Sometimes companies do that. And he said, hey, play around with that. And I played around with that. And I decided it's cool to talk about, which I just did. Links below, and I was at the end.